Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so apparently I was about to get in bed and actually, quite frankly, start gooning. I usually like to wrap a belt around my neck because I like to imagine a girl choking me out. Regardless, right? Apparently Saintontas has made a video on NTE, and obviously I'm interested in to see what he has to say because he had a crazy thumbnail like this. For when he had NTE devs got caught, and then he had a crazy thumbnail like this. Crazy thumbnail, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see if it's valid. You know, Unk sometimes has valid arguments, sometimes not. Most of his other arguments are good besides on NT flipping E, which we do not take the NTE disrespect over here. Also, ignore this vest that I got on right now. Yes, I was at my long car slaving 9-to-5 shift trying to get my pulls ready for Zonko, by the way. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Righty, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to have a discussion today, and it's time for us to have a bit of a talk.
All right, let's have a talk. Let's talk, Unk. Let's talk. Talk some facts. Talk the facts, Unk. Let's talk the facts. I better not hear no tomfoolery when I click on
games that have released, because there's been a bit of a somewhat popular little graphic going around across the NTE community that I wanted to have a bit of a breakdown, a bit of a discussion about, because it's kind of puzzling for an announcement like this to occur, especially when you see the state of other gacha games.
Okay, I'm assuming he's talking about how NTE made 200 million, which shows that it's doing good and that the revenue is going up. So if he somehow has a way to hate on this, I'm interested to see the argument
that can directly compare its metrics to this. So let's go ahead, let's start breaking it all down. So okay. From a fan NTE account,
oh, okay, so wait, he said directly compare it. Is this going to be a comparison?
Compare its metrics to this one.
Yeah, I do hear a comparison. So I'm not liking where this is going, but screw it. Let's see what. Let's go through it. Let's go ahead.
Let's start breaking it all down. So from a fan NTE account, I don't know if they made this graphic. Oh no, they made it. Get ready for this one.
Yeah.
Neverness to Everness has apparently surpassed US $200 million in global revenue as of June 30th.
Which again is not bad. If we're trying to hate on this when this game has no 50 flipping 50, it actually is one of the most friendly, free to play friendly gachas in the whole gacha space. Again, no 50-50. Weapon banner is nowhere near as bad. You can get guaranteed characters. They give you at least a character guaranteed per patch right now. And yeah, we're somehow, someway gonna find a way to hate on this, but let's hear it out because it might be valid. Let's hear it.
I don't actually know if this is 100% true, but I think they got this.
It is 100% true. Perfect World themselves has came out and said this themselves. They have came out themselves and said it, which goes to show you guys that if they came out and said it, I think that means that it's doing okay. But either way, let's hear it out.
Perfect World's actual forecast reports. So probably makes sense, right? So then they're listing a bunch of different statistics: 60% revenue from PC and Android, top 5, blah blah blah, all of that. Financial contributions, all of this. Congratulations, over $200 million USD has been earned since launch. NTE came out effectively in May, so it's been around 2 months. So it's around $200 million in 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. Again, more money than me or anyone in this entire world is gonna ever make. I'm joking right now. I am gonna be a millionaire. I already am, actually, even though I did get evicted from my 2-floor mansion. Ignore that. But okay, let's hear it out.
This game. Let me tell you a little bit about Arknights. We all know this game is dead, right? This is truly possibly the most dead game we've ever seen in gacha history, where it started out looking like that, and then it turned into yeah,
Arknights Endfield is, I mean, it's Arknights Endfield right now. I don't really like to say a game is dead, but I mean, you go on the YouTube space, nobody is really liking this. Multiple creators have came out and said that it's bad. The whole PayPal situation where they took $10,000 out my PayPal account. Our PayPal. Well, I haven't put bad as you. Our PayPal account. Yes, that is ridiculous, by the way. I don't care what type of. Why is a AAA gacha game somehow having PayPal stuff situation? No, garbage.
Possibly the most dead game we've ever seen in gacha history, where it started out looking like that, and then it turned into I feel like I'm watching a rug pull, a crypto rug pull. So I don't know what else to say, right? This just looked like a crypto rug pull. So that's AKE's player count chart. Let me show you what its YouTube channel looked like for its latest live stream. You can see a similar.
Ooh, but then again, let me just make this very clear. Views do not equate to revenue. Now we gotta let that be known. Are these views good? Do what you want to do with that information. Does this mean that the game is dying? I mean, just look at what the community is saying about Arknights Endfield. If they're being honest, they have a whole 50-50 system over there. One of the worst gacha banners of all time. You have a valid reason to hate on Arknights Endfield for that reason alone. So
trend in viewership getting deleted. Beta test 2, 688K. Official program launch 1.1. Then they Thanos snapped with 3 fingers or something and took off 2/3 of the viewership with this one. And then he just snapped regularly for this one, and now we're at 170K. That's AKE, right? Just taking a look at its metrics, its future as a game, right? Likely EOS soon. Take a look at this. This was 5 months ago. This was 2 weeks.
So okay, I see where this video is going. So this is the same video. This is the same thing that I pulled up in my video right here. Arknights Endfield fans trying to compare NTE's revenue to Arknights Enfield's 2 months, right? Even though basically Arknights Endfield made this in 2 weeks, right? Which again, great numbers. But again, we go to look at Enfield now, and somehow, some flipping way, it's on the 19th. Let's click it. Let's see where they was at before. Mind you, this is Central Tower. You can't take it too seriously. But buddy, you was at 4 flipping million. 4 million. 4 million. Again, insane, guys. Look at this insane drop off. And I remember this time it was not much going on in this time. Maybe that is why. I don't know why. Insane drop off. You go to look at where NTE is right now. It's above original Arknights, by the way. Above it, mind you. This game has no 50 flipping 50. Again,
the dead game in 2 weeks apparently made like the same amount, or very close to the same amount that they're celebrating.
Hold on, wait. The dead game in 2 weeks, buddy. Arknights Endfield was popping before. Like, what? Why are we acting like it wasn't popping? Like, obviously, bro. This is the same IP as Arknights, by the way, guys. The same. I would hope that you make 200 million for your AAA Gacha title. I would hope so, guys. I would hope so. Now, while the same thing happened with Tower of Fantasy, look at where Tower of Fantasy is at now, guys. Guys, Tower of flipping Fantasy is at 130 flipping 1. Breach Blade Star Wars, why are you down here? Either way, right? This is where TOF is, right? Arknights is below NTE. So let me just show you guys how much Arknights be making, because they be making a lot. Look at how much Arknights have made in just the past 12 months. Easily accumulated over 200. So I will hope that your AAA Gacha title makes minimum that. Minimum. Like, that's what I'm saying, minimum. So like, I hope so. I will hope so.
What are you making 2 months over here? Do you see how optically it's not a great look to say that you're making money at a slower pace than a game that's currently dead? Like
again, game that's currently dead. Yeah. Where is it at right now? Where is Arknights Endfield at right now? See, NTE, unironically, them like stating this right now, it shows that it's something that is stable, unlike Enfield. Yeah, believe it or not, unlike Enfield. Also, ignore that Vaseline over there. I don't use that Dagoon. I use this oil Dagoon. Just FYI, before people be weird in the comments.
You're basically opening yourself up for a direct comparison, revenue-wise, to AKE, and then that game is dead. So now the only conversation that people are able to have is that you are now getting NTE compared to a dead or dying game because you wanted to brag about revenue numbers.
Again, buddy, we're judging this off of Ankh. Why are we judging why are we judging this based off gacha launches? Where is Arknights Endfield right now? Where is it? Can you tell me? You can't? Exactly, because no one knows about this dead game. I wouldn't even say dead game, but just no one really cares about Arknights like that no more. Again, it made 4 million last month and it made 9 million this month. I'm hoping next month again. Well, who knows what it's happening next month? We really don't know. We don't know, but we do know everyone loved NTE 1.2, so we can tell you that was probably gonna be good. You're making the wrong comparison. Like, honestly, this would be valid if you made this comparison like 4 6 months into the game. But
because it goes further than this, ladies and gentlemen. This person that made this post, once you see the next post that they put on this chain, you'll have no idea, is this person an NTE fan account or are they like an NTE hater? Get ready for this one, guys. They added this as support onto this post. Are you ready? They showed the dropping stock price of Perfect World as the next post.
all right, so immediately, let me just call out this tomfoolery. This tomfoolery. Well, okay, wait, what does he have to say first? Then I'll...
This is the stock price of the company going down after its release.
Chat, I don't know why you're laughing. Okay, wait. Oh, well, let's...
5 means May. This is literally showing the stock price plummeting following NTE's release.
Okay, so again, let's just go ahead and debunk this tomfoolery. Now, mind you guys, this is an AI overview, but that doesn't really, like, take away anything. Perfect World is a major Chinese mass media entertainment corporation. Basically, bro, look at this. Perfect World Games. Tower of Fantasy. I'm assuming NTE is over there as well. Dota 2, Counter-Strike. Like, what? How does Studio? Perfect World Pictures, Art Games. Like, dude, you realize you saying this, right? Makes no sense. Obviously, the company, its stocks go up and stocks go down. This is not just NTE. Like, before we even get into this, I hope you're not insinuating that because the stock went down is because of NT flipping E. If anything, NTE could have brought the stock back up. We don't know.
Bro, maybe they didn't understand what they were showing on the screen.
Bucko, you're not, listen to me. Look at me. You're not understanding. You're the one that's not understanding. Also, I see Wuthering Waves is open over there. I thought he hated on it.
But like, I even looked this shit up just to double check. And like,
wait, what? So you looked it up. You realize you looked it up. Is this right here? So you looked it up and you somehow, some way didn't realize that this is not like, look at me. You somehow, some way didn't realize that this is not just NTE as a company. Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh, Yahoo Finance is showing the same fucking chart about NTE's release. It released here. That's just been going down.
Yes, because, but listen, anything could, they have, Perfect World has freaking technology. whole movie studio probably. Like so many other studios. It's not just NTE. They have games, movies, entertainment, technology, and I mean anything in the sun you can think of, they probably have it. God dang it.
It's actually the same fucking photo. So this guy on this post bragging about how much money the company made transposed it with Perfect World.
And again, let's just mind you, this all is happening because NTE, for some reason, we're dogging on NTE doing good when it's the most free-to-play friendly gacha. No 50-50 gacha. Again, get this through y'all heads. No 50-50 gacha. No 50-50 gacha.
NTE's parent company's stock price plummeting following NTE's release.
Proof? Where is the proof? Unc, where is the proof? Where's the proof at? Can we get any proof? Wait, let me hear this.
Stock price plummeting following NTE's release.
Proof! Please, we need proof. I need you to show me proof. If you can't show me proof, then go ahead and get this tomfoolery out.
Do you see what the issue is with this game?
No, I don't see what the issue is. I don't see an issue with a game that has no 50-50, very free-to-play friendly to the players, great open world, decent combat. I'm not understanding. You listen, if you're going to hate on NTE, you need to come with something stronger. Come with something strong. Again,
let's go. Kind of like what the issue is with this post. Do you see, and like I guess like the dialogue surrounding this game, bro. I don't know if this game's own fans are like trying to sabotage it or not, because like I think that there are people like liking this post as well that's showing the company failing, and like I don't get it anymore, right? Like truly. Like,
wait, showing the company failing? Hold on, wait, let me hear this.
Showing the company failing?
Ain't no flipping way, boy. Okay.
And like I don't get it anymore, right? Like truly, like does the player base and the people liking this post do they not even know what they're looking at?
Buddy, Unk, do you have any idea what you're looking at? No, Unk, do you have any idea what you're looking at? You're looking at a flipping stock thing for it. Like, bro, Perfect World has NTE, Dota projects, Dota whatever that was, console games, like flipping mobile games, like everything you can think of, they probably have, brother. And we're somehow, some way.
This is the thing, guys.
Like, what do they have, bro? These guys have, bro. I'm looking this up right now. These guys have NTE, Perfect World, some Steam titles. Okay, yeah. At this point, yeah, it could be anything. It's not
China,
just NTE.
Red is good and green is bad. When the stock price of something goes down, it shows up as green, and when it's red, that meant it went up. So I think this dude didn't know that, saw green stuff, and assumed it was positive. Guys, they said the losses depicted in the start. Those are gains, you retard. That says -10. That says -20. As you can see, there are no losses at the start.
Hey, welcome to stocks, buddy. Welcome to stocks. They go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. They also said in Q3 there's probably going to be going up, meaning that it's probably going to be doing good, by the way. So again, don't know what we're doing here. Again, this doesn't prove that NTE is the sole reason for that, by the way, just FYI. But
sorry, there are losses at the end. This is when the losses begin following the game's release. Losses depicted. Bro, what are we saying? This was the start. There's no losses here. This is where the losses are, and this is where we are right now. Guys, this game is currently populated with illiterate mongrels.
I mean, do we tell them low-key? Also, why does my headband keep coming down? I'm about to low-key start creaming on somebody. Just come down one more. I'm stopping. I got the KSI forehead. Watch out on me.
Like, truly, I don't know how else to examine this situation, bro. These individuals are fucking stupid. But that is the glaze for this game. That is the support for this game.
If you just don't like the game, just say you don't like the game. But again, we ball. We ball, guys. We ball.
And I think the biggest realization that a lot of people have is that NTE as a whole, as like a Twitch category, is truly one of the most questionable games.
Okay, so we're going to Twitch category. Again, while I do like to bring up Twitch numbers and Google Trends on jokingly, we cannot take those serious, guys. We can't. We can't take those serious. Like, we can't, because we just can't, because it doesn't, like, views on Twitch or YouTube don't equivalent to revenue. It doesn't. It's just not how it works. These companies are making $23 million. So I highly doubt it, guys. But
it baffles me day after day how this game somehow is like at 2.7k viewers, and then like within like 6 people, I'm at a Gadoo that has 58 views. Like by the time I get to the 6th person in the viewers high to low, they have 58. So like, are there just 700 people that all have 30 viewers? Like what?
Are we bringing up Twitch numbers? See, this is why I only bring up Twitch numbers, bro. I honestly stopped doing that meta a long time ago, because it just doesn't make sense, buddy. Again, Google Trends or Twitch revenue does not equate to a game like being bad or something. It doesn't really add up. But
what is going on,
we
bro?
ball.
I don't get it. Check out the first guy. Wait, what's going on here? It's a 24-hour botted account. Wait, this is just playing back people's playthroughs? Wait, so the NTE category, the top viewed streamer in the NTE category isn't a streamer. It's just some guy that plays a bunch of VODs.
Do you think I actually give a flip? Do you think I give a flip that it's a 24-hour account? Why would I care? Why would I care about that? Again, why would I care? Like, we're judging revenue. Like, why are we even basing this off Twitch, by the way? Like, this meta is dead, Unk. You get a new strat. This is not it. This is not the strat. Respectfully, this is not the strat. What is chat even saying? It's look up Zonko. She looks so much like Yuki. What is his butt? Oh, okay, never mind. Let's not even look at the chat. Again, you're viewing the Twitch numbers, but the Twitch views numbers don't equivalent to monetary value. Again, is NTE having a 24 live account weird? I guess. Do I really care? No. Does it really validate your argument? No. Because again, somehow, some way, NTE still is making money. So I'm not explaining how
other streamers, and then it's just look at their.
What is it? What is it? Let me know. Please let me know.
Wait, no, there's no way this is what's driving the most views in the NTE category, bro.
How many viewers even is it?
Wait, this is NTE's biggest stream.
Ah, my head. Wait, how much even is it though? What am I looking at? So it's a 24. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Bro, this game's dead. I'm sorry, bro.
So how do we get this how do we get this correlation? Because a game we have this account is doing 24 hours, right? How do we get this? Where's the correlation? Where is the correlation? Where? How? Please, somebody explain where's the correlation. Can somebody please, with a functional brain and the functional BBC, tell me where's the correlation?
Wait, this game is fucking dead, bro. Bro, what the hell? Wait, so this one's not even real. This is like a fucking flash. This is a flash in the past.
It's not real. Again, like, am I supposed to be taking this serious? How do we go from, okay, fake stream to now the game is dead? Not making sense. What also ain't making sense is what's going on with down here.
So really, at the top of the category, let's just say a 2.5K viewer category. It's a 142 viewer guy.
Again, this man act like this. Hold up, this doesn't even validate your argument. Wait, what? This man acting like they got the most. Okay, obviously they have the most views of the category, but we're not gonna act like we don't have a viewer with 142, 96, 96, 72, 58, 50. 47, 47. Again, this does not validate your argument. And if you also somehow, some way think that this game is dead because of this, somehow, some way, somebody please show him the light. Show him the light, or show him a new meta to like potentially rage bait. I don't know what you would call this, but okay. This video is getting way too long, by the way.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. This is truly like I am not sure what's going on. So like NTE is like officially partnering with 24/7 live VOD recording channel. Basically officially sponsoring just uninteractable streams where it's just somebody putting a video, a VOD of themselves playing for 10 hours or whatever, and they're sponsoring that. Like this is what they're putting their brand on, bro. Bro, this is what they're putting their brand on right now. This shit, I'm being honest with you. It is this game, it seems so unserious. Like this is truly embarrassing.
I mean, this is a game with, you know, women with triple B's on the chest that we are making content on, that we are summoning for. Yes, we, by the way. But okay.
Behavior. It is truly embarrassing behavior because I'm just wondering.
Wait, how though? They making 23 million, 17 million, 200 million. I'm sorry, it's 200 million. Like, what? How?
Who is even involved with like the running of this program? Because like you could have just. Did anyone even check this, bro? Every single VOD says 24/7 live. Like, every single VOD says it's 20. Bro, they're all 24/7. So you would have seen.
All right, so
this is just a 24/7 live channel. If you reviewed it a single time, and this is a great thing. I can like shit on it because I don't even know who this guy is. I don't think anyone knows who this guy is. It's just Streamer House, and there's like 17 million people. It's just suspicious. It's just odd. But that's
is it odd? Yes, but does it mean that the game is somehow dying? No. Does it somehow mean that this is take any value from NTE when again it's the most free-to-play friendly gacha, no 50-50, very friendly to free-to-play players. You can pretty much guarantee you a character in a patch. That was my mouth, by the way, guys. That was my mouth. I got the soundboard though. Yeah, that's there we go.
Like on with NTE, and so you see like a lot of posts of like people glazing the game, talking about it and stuff like that. All these great things, right? But this is the reality of it over here, right? Google Trends truly does always come through.
Again, so let me tell you why the Google Trends method don't work. The Google Trends method doesn't work because it's kind of outdated, buddy. It's outdated. If I can listen, wherever this is, right? This is only YouTube searches, by the way. When NTE is popular in China, Japan, I think even Korea, if I'm not mistaken, it's popular everywhere. So using Google Trends for this, but let's just say everyone is in global, right? It still doesn't matter. Like it still doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like people are still looking this up. Like it's definitely above Arknights Endfield, so that actually, unironically, invalidates your argument. By the way, but again, let's hear
these
this out.
Circumstances, because this is what I'm gonna do. This is Arknights Endfield, right? The game that we all agreed is just it's fun. Now let's see what happens when we put in Neverness to Everness, right? And we just take a look at this shit on Google search. They're touching tip. Yes, the game.
First off, pause. Second off, this invalidates your argument because NTE. Wait, are they really touching tips? Because why does it say 5 and this say 18? They not touching tips. If anything, hold on, wait, low-key, one of them look like they got a BBC. Quite frankly, hold on, wait. Wait, guys, look at this. 5 and 18. What the flip? Okay, this kind of interesting. Okay, wait, do I need to look this up myself? Hold on, because this is Google Trends. This might be some old balloon. They're nowhere near touching tips. So if they were touching tips, like this is right now, right? By touching tips, if you mean 10 apart, like 10 inches apart, I don't think that's really touching tips, honestly. Like NTE and ZZZ are touching tips. Arknights Endfield. I don't even know why are we still talking about Arknights Endfield. I'm being so for real. Again, this game is the same game that took money out my PayPal account, by the way.
These are basically just
I'm
touching
trolling,
tips,
by the way,
bro.
but it still
and
happens.
as you can see, it's on a similar downtrend as well. Put it out the pasture. Bro, it's the same photo. It's the same fucking downtrend with the upticks at the same times. And like, look at this. This is how I can show you. Look, release, downtrend, bit of a bump, downtrend, final last gasp of air, then it dies. AK NT's about to do this. Look, release, downtrend, little gasp of air.
Keyword, he says about to. This is all speculation, by the way. We don't know this. And again, even if this was the case, why are we not glazing the game that has no 50-50? Again, I'm done saying the same points over and over
Downtrend,
again.
final breath of fresh air before it dies. And AKE, right? This was the final breath. This is NTE's final breath. It's literally the same photo, and then this is going to dip down, and then this is going to dip down, and then they're going to be just a flat line together.
Mind you, listen, flat line does not mean same revenue. As we all know. So again, don't know where we're getting this from, but okay.
It is just history repeating itself. You can choose to believe it, or you can choose not to. There's a reason why data gets analyzed to make future decisions.
This is not good data. This is data from Google flipping searches. FYI. So we're gonna have to patch the strat. We patching this. This got patching like. This got patched so long ago. New method. You gotta get a new method.
Start putting in some other gacha games, and then you're like, oh, even the ones that like aren't really that. Oh, would you look at that? Well, I guess ZZZ's competition is now NTE. Congratulations, you guys done fucked it all up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just ZZZ. It's not doing too good either. What about Honkai Star Rail?
Oh, let me move my head.
There you go. So as you can see, NTE and AKE, even with those two games added on, it's still at the bottom. I got this one. Did I single-handedly resurrect Wuthering Waves with the story takes? Because like, yeah, you can see over here, the story got released, and then
this is just Google
do anything, and now suddenly,
I really have nothing to say here.
So basically, what we're looking at over here, guys, is this. Gacha games as a whole, they are on a downtrend, 100%. But the downtrend is getting
doubtful. I don't believe this. For the people that say gacha games are on a downtrend, they're not on a downtrend. These games are making millions on millions, but upon millions. That's not how these games work. I don't know why people are saying Gacha's on a downtrend. Will they lose money? Yeah, everything goes on a downtrend and they come back up. This is something new. This has been happening since I was legit, bro. I'm not taking this serious.
By
I
two
can't.
specific games in the space, NTE and AKE.
Where did you get this correlation? This is okay.
Newest release. And it's very obvious over here, I think, for anyone that's looking. ZZZ is simply just on a downtrend as well, and that's why it's meeting them there. And so, that's currently the state of God. The two newest games that released to so much fanfare and hype have absolutely, completely failed to live up to expectations. And when you transpose it out to a year, right, and you see just how popular these games were at certain points in time, and then how they blew it.
Again, this strat is patch, This is just basic. Mind you, this is just Google flipping searches, by the way. This is just Google searches. But I mean, like, wait, what's in green?
It truly does make you wonder,
it doesn't
how
matter.
bad are these games? Why was there so much interest in the first place? And why did it manage to retain nobody? To the point where you are actively botting your own Twitch channel, partnering with 24/7 live channels to boost up and pretend the game has players. Maybe they can't afford the streamers anymore. Maybe they can't afford the partnered CCs. Maybe that's why they need to have 24/7 live accounts like fucking Streamer House, bro. Now it's at 400 viewers. Bro, literally, like a solid percentage of this category is not real.
So we're just lying. We're just lying. Now, again, I don't know why they are sponsoring a 24-hour channel. Is that the strat that I'm going to do? Me personally, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't care. This game is the same company that's made 200 million when this game has no 50-50. It's the most free-to-play friendly gacha in the space. We should be praising this, but instead we're trying to debunk it by saying it's dead. I'm not really understanding. I'm not understanding
your
the strat
next highest
here.
person is at 100, bro. But maybe there's simply just no shame left at this company's. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.
All right, well, did I think that was a valid video? Also, this FYI, there's no recommended videos over here. Okay, either way, do I think this was valid? Not really, bro. Like, I don't really think this was valid at all. Like, he's over here saying that the stock was doing bad, even though NTE is not the reason why the stock will be going down. Again, don't know what's up with that. What else did he say? He was saying that AKE made this in 2 months, but even though if you look at AKE now, it's actually not doing the greatest and it is below NTE. Yeah, did it make more money? Yes, and mind you, I would hope that they did make more money because this is the IP of Arknights, guys. Do not forget that. The IP of Arknights. Do what you want to do with that information, but yeah, I mean, was this valid? I guess. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't valid. No, it wasn't. This was not valid. This was not valid. I'm just being so honest. I have to be for real. Like, I can't even, this is not even like, I wouldn't even call this rage bait. It's just like, it's just stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't even main this game, and I'm a WoW player, but calling NTE dead based off Twitch tracker and mobile charts is just inaccurate. Perfect World official financial reports literally showed that version 1.1 generated over 14 14 million in a single day, breaking sales records. So again, 14 million. Mind you, this is the most free-to-play friendly gacha out there. I just have to keep reminding these guys that this is the most free-to-play friendly gacha out there. On top of that, roughly 75% of NTE player base's revenue is on PC and PS5, which standard mobile trackers don't even capture. Streaming viewership measures how many people want to watch a creator, not how many people are actually playing and spending money on their own setup. I mean, we're gonna have to get that one. Gotta get that one. I likes. Also, someone's talking about some, and Unk is rage baiting us still with no oiled up Chung Lee cosplay. Did I miss a couple of arcs? And you know what? I actually think I'm glad to. Don't even do that. Don't ever do that. Don't cosplay as that. Either way, was these arguments valid? Not really. Like, again, I don't understand why we're bringing NTE down when it's the most free to play friendly gacha out there. Again, but do what y'all want to do with that information. I'm gonna finally go goon now.